NewsNation political contributor A. Scott Bolden with us this morning, former D.C. Democratic Party chairman. Good morning. Welcome, as always. So the longer this goes on, an eighth vote today, day 14, the more the American public's patience wanes. How much longer can this go?
As long as the Republicans and the Democrats are going to be stuck in their positions. I wonder what the Senate and the House of Representatives do when the government's shut down versus press conferences about why they won't get to the table and negotiate and talk. It seems to me, and I know I'm a Democrat, but it seems to me, if you're willing to talk later after you open up the government and you're not doing anything now because you staked out your position, why not talk right now? What difference does it make? It doesn't make any difference other than you're stuck in your position and Donald Trump doesn't want you to do that. I understand both positions, but America is suffering because of it. Our military, our government workers, those that are left are suffering, and something's got to give. Talk is cheap, and it doesn't cost you anything either. It doesn't cost you a thing to talk about health care. The Republicans don't seem like they want to fix it, because if they won't fix it now, they're not going to fix it later because the law is in place already.
Yeah, I was hoping you could answer that question as to why they won't talk, because it doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, how does anything get done if they refuse to meet? Hakeem Jeffries says the GOP won't talk because Trump hasn't given them permission to talk.
Right.
I don't know that I understand that argument. And the Republicans say we're not presenting anything new to the Democrats that they hadn't already passed before. So a head scratcher. I don't think it's just me.
In court, we say their arguments have run out. You know, they're not looping. They're just running out because it is what it is. But if you want 4 million people to be thrown off Medicare and the healthcare subsidy rolls, and that's really what this is about, it seems the GOP doesn't want to talk about that. And if they don't talk now, where the Dems have their best leverage, then there's nothing compelling them to talk later about it. And they, for years, have wanted to get rid of what's known as Obamacare. And so this is why the Democrats believe they've got the winning argument here. And on the wake or the beginning, or we're not even into 2026 yet for the upcoming elections. And so if the government stays closed and the healthcare issues aren't resolved and premiums go up, I think the Democrats are still winning that argument. Now, a clean resolution, that seems pretty simple. And the GOP doesn't want to talk because they don't want to be held hostage. I get that point. But I've mediated lots of big criminal and civil cases, and the media will always say, I understand how we got here. How do we get out of here? How do we get out of here and move forward?
Yeah.
And right now, nobody really wants to move forward because nobody's budging.
Yeah, well, the breaking point is when you don't pay the military, and that deadline is fast approaching. A. Scott Bolden, thanks as always.
Thank you. Have a great day.